I'm back. Sick. Oh, we're keeping this super PC now. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the new episode. Let's bump that camera just a little up more. Very nice. Very nice. I got my TikTok live. I got this back up and running. We'll see how this goes. This is going to be very interesting to see how well this actually performs because we're back on live stream. Oh, this is so much better. So much better. So we've got TikTok and we're live, and we've got YouTube and we're live. And oh, it feels so good to just live stream from one computer. I was gone for so long trying to live stream on like the phone, and that was so painful, so painful. But now I got my computer, I got this. This is dope. So my oh my, we have a lot going on technically, which is going to be super cool. The episode today that we did with the office hour session, man, was that probably jam packed as far as an episode today, which I'm super stoked. Monica, good to see you. I got my Streamlabs access back after like 5 months. 5 months. I'm back. Good audio, good video. It makes all the difference. So, hey, all right, it works. I'm back. I see your chat. Super awesome. So we got a lot going on in the community. By the way, for members this Saturday, it looks to be like we're going to learn VO3, which I think is going to be very exciting. So if you want to learn, oh damn, it's tied. Do people want to learn how to monetize pickaxe, to monetize their GPTs, or learn VO3? Ooh, can we see like how many? I'm not voting because I don't. I'm too biased per se. It's whatever you guys want, honestly. And Midjourney is like dead last. Very interesting. Okay. So you need to go vote. Go vote. Go vote. What's it going to be for Saturday? Are we going to learn monetizing, protecting GPTs behind a paywall, which is for pickaxe, or is it going to be AI video using VO3 to do commercials, ads, and creatives? So definitely want to post that. That's going to be very exciting. So we got a lot going on. I'll throw some stuff in the news. Midjourney, I did not know does video. This is a whole thing. So Midjourney just released. They now do video inside of the app, which is like, oh wow, this is a whole thing. Submitted. Did you break the tie? Did you break the tie? Let's find out. Refresh that. Survey says, oh, pickaxe is coming in the lead. You guys want to monetize those custom GPTs. I get it. I totally get it. A lot of people have a lot of custom GPTs, and they're finding out that, oh, turns out you can't fully protect GPTs from hackers in the community, because we have a lot of hackers in the community, a lot of dangerous people. So that's going to be very nice. Good to see you, F. Nice to see everyone as well too. So I'm back. By the way, I posted this also in the community too. Let's see. I think I could shrink this to kind of like make this a little better. If I do that, oh yeah, way better. Oh yeah, way better. That's the mobile. It's been a while since I've gone back on Streamlabs for live streaming. It's so much better. It's so much easier. I could just focus on this, which is dope. So yes, I highly recommend if you're in the community. I just posted this video. There are a ton of gems and trends and like tips in this one video. It is so good. And then I broke down all the different key points as well too down below. I kind of went super deep into it because there's a lot of it's not just for you guys, it's more for me just to keep mental notes, because there's a lot of good things that he talked about on here, like brilliant. So I highly recommend go check that out in the community. That's going to be something there. And then if it works out, we shall see. I just quoted a client. It really doesn't matter if they take it or not. But I quoted a client using GenSpark. I want to show you the proposal. GenSpark came in clutch today for creating a AI proposal. Super fast, super easy, super professional. So if you're not using GenSpark, oh boy, are you massively behind. Someone mentioned another one though. I was kind of interested. There's another GenSpark alternative, but I don't think it's as good as GenSpark, um, because it just uses like basic stuff. But Context AI, I was like, oh, interesting. Context AI does apparently similar to what GenSpark does. It looks here like presentations, spreadsheets, documents, data analysis, deep enterprise search. So this is, and they apparently, I think, I was looking at their LinkedIn, they have a bigger team than actually GenSpark by almost like 3 times. So this is something that's interesting that's around there. So didn't think about that. Well, it's always like when you create content, people post topics and stuff. So it's always interesting to see like what do people post in there. And so someone mentioned that. I was like, okay, very nice. Something to check out. And then Sarah Jane coming in hot with the tips of like Seed Dance as a cheaper VO3, more or less. Let's check out this. I gotta be super cautious. I'm super paranoid about like getting copyright strikes or like getting deplatformed again. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep it super PC per se. But dang, like this that comes out like looks really good. Move myself over here. There we go. And it basically is like a VO3 but just cheaper, more affordable, and the graphics on it look really really good. I am like super surprised. Hey Bree, good to see you, Bree. I'm back. This is such a better setup. Better audio, better visuals. It's just easier as a platform. I'm like, oh, once you get Streamlabs access back, I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be streaming like this. It makes it easier. But this looks very interesting. Bree, you definitely got to go vote because MJ thoughts. Love Midjourney. I'm actually going to be buying the annual subscription to Midjourney for sure. Actually today because I want to do some AI avatars again. So highly recommend. But Bree, oh dang, we have the vote. So if you haven't voted, go to the community. It's the pinned post. What are we going to learn for Saturday? Is that protecting GPTs behind a paywall so that people can't steal your GPTs using pickaxe, or is it going to be commercials and AI videos using VO3? You voted? All right. Monica right above you, she just voted as well too. And man, this is going to be interesting. VO3 is too expensive. You need a business. That's why. It's only expensive if you're not a business. If you're an everyday user, it's way expensive. But if you're a business, it's a write-off. And it will help you make more money at the end of the day too. So I'm excited if we get into like protecting GPTs behind. I've heard pickaxe, like everyone raves about it, or not raves about it, but it's been the name that's been thrown around, especially when the question of like or protecting GPTs behind a paywall. So we'll answer that question on Saturday because people be making money from GPTs. That's the side hustle that people are not sleeping on. I've made some good money from selling GPTs, especially from custom. I mostly just get consulted to like build the GPTs basically, and that's been really profitable, which is super nice. So highly recommend as a side hustle, build custom GPTs, but then transitioning them over to, I know we're just talking about custom GPTs just to kind of like get a visual up in something because I'm a visual person. But yeah, building and monetizing custom GPTs is like such a great side hustle. For example, Neil says Seed Dance and the new Minimax models are crazy fire. We just heard about Seed Dance today, and Minimax is a whole nother one. Check out Minimax. But actually, we'll get to that definitely. But yes, monetizing custom GPTs, a great side hustle for any entrepreneur, business coach, especially for business coaches, coaches, consultants, all of that. You guys definitely should be adding custom GPTs to your product suite to sell as a value add. It's a no-brainer. But you need to know how to build them correctly. That's the key thing, so that there's hackers out there, like hackers in the community as well too. We have a lot of hackers in the community. And yes, Seed Dance coming out is a whole nother AI tool for AI video competing with VO3. Because yes, VO3 is super, super expensive. Juan says, how do you sell custom GPTs? You build them for an audience to solve a problem. So it's not custom. How do you sell custom GPTs? It's more like solve a problem that either needs a tool or an advisor is what I consider them, either one or the other. It's either going to be a tool to help you do some job function quicker, faster, easier than doing it manually. Invoice generator, meeting summarizer, curriculum creator, course creator, funnel creator. There's all sorts of different custom GPTs that are out there. Neil says the big money play is implementing AI into Fortune 500 companies. These old boomers have no idea. Neil, you're definitely onto something. That's so true. Because, well, it's even medium-sized companies. Like I just threw out a crazy number invoice to a client today, implementing AI into their business. We're going to do it for training. We're going to do it for AI ads. We're going to do it for recruiting. We're going to do it for automation, especially for operations and stuff like that. So that's one of the biggest things. And so I just sent out the contract, not contract, but the invoice today, or not it's the proposal. I just sent that out today. We'll see. I threw a crazy number. I was like, let's go. Why not? Because there's nowhere else they're going to go to learn any of this. So for sure. Bree says, if it could be as simple as this is in my fridge, get me a recipe. Yeah. Even a travel planner, a life coach, what else? I mean, there's so many different custom GPTs use cases. T says are there any AI software like InVideo that can create minute-long scenes for a one-time payment? No. So minute-long scenes doesn't exist. Everything's kind of like I don't want to say a GIF, but like 8-10 seconds is like the longest. And then one-time payment? No, not going to happen. Everything's subscriptions basically. Ooh, Bree, how to co-parent. Definitely. Bree, just go after every like life coach or every... I mean, yeah, any of the coaches online, especially on Instagram, and then have them package their knowledge, like their book. I've seen book GPTs where authors will take their knowledge from a book and their principles and put it into a custom GPT. It's very, very popular, and then very good. You've made many. I mean, even just teaching how to build the custom GPTs and then later on how to monetize them using Pickaxe is going to be a great value add. So you could just sell the plan really. So a lot of opportunity and do it now. Neil says, I got 50 people fired at my company I work at due to my AI bot. Not sure how I feel about it. I don't feel bad about it. And I know it sounds like really bad to say, but I came from automation, where I literally fired myself from my first job when I wrote my first line of code. And then as soon as I did that, I was like, oh, software is powerful. I need to learn how to basically automate more, because those who have automation skills will have like job security forever. And it sucks because those who don't know how to automate, those who don't know how to use AI, those who don't know or even stay up to date with the latest tech skills. It's not even just AI, just technology tools that are out there for your business, like you'll get replaced, like you'll lose your job, teams are going to get downsided. So I don't feel bad, because it's like you should be in your career like always trying to stay up to date, always trying to upskill yourself, because the time it takes for a skill to upskill and then for you to monetize that in your career, in your business, is getting shorter. Think of how long it took for people to upskill themselves into custom GPTs, that now they can start leveraging custom GPTs to start building, to start selling. They're making a killing right now, which is great. So build, market, sell, automate. Neil says, do you integrate these APIs into Comfy, like Comfy UI? Comfy, I think it's Comfy AI or Comfy AI. Comfy AI. No, I'm not integrating any of this. The most powerful open source node-based application for generative AI. Now this is like developer level, like reusable window flows, live views. I know a lot of people that would love something like this. Was like resources, Comfy UI nodes. Comfy UI now supports GPT-1s. Ooh, WAN 2.1 support. Free and open source, custom nodes, runs locally and fast. and then you could build these type of workflow nodes. Very powerful. It's, I mean, think of it like a skill set. It's like these are the skill sets that you want to learn, and you want to stay up to date with, because they are going to give you job and business security. Enhance Him says, FR, I launched a brand using completely AI. Super powerful. Congratulations. Congratulations. It is such a cheat code. Like, those who are learning AI and are playing with these AI tools, like, the world's yours. Like, the world is yours. Like, no one can compete for, because everyone else is like playing catch up and worrying about custom GPT prompts and like, what's the best prompt? And I just got Chat GPT, but too bad GPT has been replaced, for example. Lance says, Doc, can you tell us about your learning? Is it school? My learning comes from like 3 levels. One, just playing with the tools is like just playing with them is like is learning, but you play with them with like no business objective is like the one way. 2 is, of course, ChatGPT or YouTube University. I have YouTube Premium, so I just watch it ad free. So I'll just binge tutorials is a great one. Third to that would be Udemy. If there's a Udemy course, like I have an Udemy course that I learned it from, and then I'm trying to think what else, but searching tools and stuff like that, there's no Udemy courses, like it's so new per se. So it's like then it's more of just building a lot with the tools. So I'm in none. I'm actually only in a few school communities, but I don't even go to them because they're so far behind. It's like I can't waste time with them, and a lot of like I'm still top 10 out of like 150 AI automation agency owners in Liam's community, and that thing's dying. Cinderverse says, any tips on how to use AI as a form of automation in a business? Yes, go to any business right now and ask them what they want to be automated. They're going to tell you, we want lead gen, we want recruiting, we want operations automated. Then you go figure out how to automate it. You say yes, and then you go automate it right after, or learn how to automate it after. Don't learn the tool before getting the job, if that makes sense. Get the job, then learn the tool is like the best path, I would say. Just ask AI. Well, AI is going to tell you like Make.com, Zapier, NAN, Pabbly, and then you get into like productivity tips or like specialized tools. They're going to tell you the tool, but I know it's a stupid example, but like basically it's like, because I have a lot of AI automation agency owners like or AI automation agency aspiring owners. Preston is in the house. Nah, Preston, I got my Streamlabs access back. I'm so stoked. I got it banned for like 5 months, but now I got it back. So better mic, better camera. I was doing this for a while. Preston, you're an inspiration, honestly. I can't like hype you up and what you're doing enough, like with all the other people in the community. Like I point people in your direction to go join your community, because what you're doing, Preston, keep crushing it, man. Honestly, keep crushing it. Like I follow, you're an inspiration. You're like doing great. You're going viral. If I'm ending up on your feed, I'm doing something okay. I'm just posting, just sharing, just helping, just serving. But honestly, everyone right now, actually, let me give, because a lot of people don't know. Okay, I need to funnel all the traffic right now. So everyone right now, just to take a moment, I want to introduce you to Preston, who's in the comments right now. If you want to learn AI automation for businesses on a whole elite level, I can't stress about like go and following Preston. Please take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot right now. Take a screenshot. Go follow Preston. Preston is, in my opinion, pioneering what it takes to build offline local LLMs private for businesses to gain an insane advantage versus like subscriptions and like open source, or not open source, but versus like the subscriptions and all the stuff that you see that you're like buying by like offline private models that run locally for businesses, to the point of NAN, to the point of go high level automation, to the point of building on-site servers basically. So please follow. Oh, dude, throwing galaxies. I'm grateful for the stuff I learn and follow from you. Like I learn a ton. I'm just kind of like saving up for like a Mac or a Mac tower that I could then go into the offline world with you to kind of like explore that route, because all roads eventually will lead towards where Preston is going. Like by the end of the year, everyone is going to be exploring what Preston's doing. Right now, the hardware is just expensive. It's really only for like people that are like super techie software developer kind of thing. Preston, I appreciate all the gifts, but honestly, what you're doing, man, just like you're the only one like pioneer. We have one member in our community named Corey that wants to go your route as far as like how to be like a service provider like that in a sense that like building these private large language models with like tools like RAG or like so that people so like think of it for the case study for example is think of it like an attorney, for example. They have a lot of PHI information, stuff they don't want as training data for any of like or like public models, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever. So their data is very sensitive too. So they can't play with all the tools that we get to play with because of that. Oh, you're throwing out so many cool gifts. I appreciate it. No, Preston, trust. You're amazing. So that's all roads are eventually going to lead to where Preston is for, I mean, healthcare, finance, law, these, and also larger organizations, they need AI. I'm trying to think like, I don't want to call you like an AI automation agency because there's so much more. You're actually much more of like, you're actually not just you're doing on-site managed service providing basically, which is fascinating. Yeah, financial, as Dale says, financial services has this issue. So, and the biggest caveat for all of them is they're looking for privacy. They want their data private. They want to be able to chat with their data privately and extract insights, get answers faster. So they're kind of like handicapped right now because like, again, all the models are using them from training data. So that's what makes Preston so unique is if you follow his page, all of his content. Oh, dude, you're at almost 100,000 followers. Please follow him so he gets to 100K followers. That would be so gangster. So what Preston is doing is local LLMs on basically hardware that you could say like Mac Towers, or I know that he's going to some like even more heavy duty hardware, stuff like that. It is it's not expensive when you think of the investment and the competitive advantage for an attorney or law firm to have on-site private LLMs versus ones that aren't playing with LLMs. So that's what makes this so unique. And even because I posted this one in our community, this was a while ago too. If you're in the community, I made a post that, and this will at least get me to this one to kind of like Preston, which is actually really cool. Local, when was this? This was April 30th. This post that Preston did, I shared this one with the community. Like Preston's breakdown of the hardware, and I know Preston's like, that video is so old. Like so much has changed since like this video between April to June, like, but I think this is an amazing video just as for you to see like what it takes to go down the offline LLM path, whether you're a business or professional, for example. Like this is such an excellent breakdown video. It deserves a ton more views kind of thing. So that's where I'm like, yo, like, please follow Preston and what he's doing. There's only one Preston that's like there's no one else that's doing this stuff. And eventually that's where I see at least our path is taking the long route, but eventually towards the end of the year, as prices come down, LLMs become the open source ones become more powerful. They're already as powerful right now. Eventually all roads lead to where Preston's going. The world is just have yet to catch up, honestly. So but yeah, this is a breakdown of all the different models in the process or in the hardware and stuff like that. So definitely shout out to Preston for what he's doing. For even the demo of the Jarvis assistant is like super dope. So again, amazing to have so many amazing creators and consultants like pushing the boundaries. And then if you really want to go ham, I highly recommend joining his Skool community. I'm eventually going to join because I just want to invest. I want to set it up so I can actually invest and then like get into oh yeah, and the price is going up. Sick. That's dope. But this is what he's doing and all the stuff that he's sharing in here. Gold. So Preston, I soon will be joining your community. Highly recommend. Systems integrator, that's the best way to put it. So truly amazing. God, you're almost at 100K. Let's go. So in other news, it's a hard act to pass up. So VO3 is taking the news right now. Everyone is doing Google VO3 updates. You're seeing VO3. Actually, let me shout out a VO3 prompt creator right here. There's a few out there, but this gentleman, Colton, came to our attention in the community. So if you're interested in VO3, both content, business, and ideas, highly recommend checking out Colton. Let's see, hold on, let's zoom in so you guys can like see. Yeah, I'm all about zooming in. There you go. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. So Colton has been doing like really dope VO3 breakdowns, especially when it comes to the prompting. And you can't get away from prompt engineering. It's such a valuable skill set that you have to have. And there's ways ish around it through like custom GPTs that are built to help you prompt. There's also like I've shown, Feedo is also a really good tool. If you're struggling with like prompt engineering, check out Feedo. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Feedo is basically a prompt generator and it's completely for free. So this will help you basically show you that that you can it will take whatever your prompt is and make it even better. So this helps a lot of people. And then since we're going to be getting into Midjourney in the course in the community, probably next week I'll look at a course deep dive. Right now I'm going to be buying the annual subscription for it. They have a prompt generator is the term for images, which is basically Midjourney, and for regular prompting, for example. You don't recommend ChatGPT. The only reason I recommend ChatGPT is like if you're building and monetizing custom GPTs, but even after our discussion that we had today, even that is like eventually is going, it's not like longer. Now I still have my ChatGPT like subscription basically, like, but the tasks that I give to ChatGPT are getting simpler, like very simple. Like I treat ChatGPT like a college intern. Then I'm like, hey intern, do this for me. Hey intern, just do this to me. But now I have a powerful personal assistant, university level. And that AI agent, I'm giving way more complex, like create proposals, analyze a business model. Like today, and that one is GenSpark, and I'll show you this too, because GenSpark's powerful, crazy powerful. So, for example, I'm working with one client right now, and I had to put together a proposal. They want us to use. We're basically going to add AI to their business on 3 different levels, both for training, both for lead gen, both for recruiting. So we're going to add AI to their workflows, for example. I took the whole transcript from, I'm using Fireflies. Fathom. It really doesn't matter. Like they both function exactly the same. The only real difference, like I love Fathom for, these are AI note-taking tools. I love Fathom because it does video and it does the transcript real easily. The downside with Fathom is that you have to manually invite it to every meeting. Whereas the other one, which is Fireflies is just a little more expensive. I did not like the video quality when it recorded video from the note taking. Personally, I thought that it was like filmed on a potato, and I was like, I can't use this basically. Because the other thing too, you kind of need a Fireflies account. If you send the transcript, or when it sends the transcript to like someone that's in the meeting, they have to sign up for Fireflies to get access to the transcript, and I found that was just like a bad experience. So that's why I'm kind of like I still love Fathom. It's like, so I took a Fathom transcript from the meeting, and then I popped that into GenSpark, and I said, hey, create me a project roadmap, cost, budget breakdown, and a timeline, how to do these 3 implementations of AI for this business, and then also design me a proposal. I'm kind of curious to see like what the reaction of the client is to get a proposal from, because GenSpark came in clutch for a proposal for this. Like it built this in like less than 10 minutes. I did the whole thing from take the transcript to finally do some tweaking to the final proposal. Like, and GenSpark just kind of crushed it. So I PDF'd this, and then I sent it to the client, and like, I'm still waiting on a response because that was like a couple hours ago. So it's like, but to do it so fast, that was the biggest thing for me. It's like super impressive. So that's why I love GenSpark. It's so powerful. It's like I give it much more complex tasks than it looks so good, right? It did this in minutes. All I did was ask it to say create a PDF proposal, and it generated this. Like imagine if you're a client, you're hiring someone as an agency, and they gave you this. Most proposals are like typed up on Microsoft Word and looks like a fifth grader put them together. Like this has charts, it's color coded, it has breakdowns, it has timelines, even has a visual charts that are interactive, which are like super wild. Does the color coding for how long projects and stuff are gonna like, what's the, even does the ROI, so they know the ROI of what they're going to like get out of it as well too. So like, and it was done like in less than an hour after the meeting. So that's why I was like, yo, impressive. You gotta impress the clients. Wait, Dale says, develop an internal AI maturity model to use for your proposals. Oh, for sure. But GenSpark just did it so fast. Eventually, because I do want a private LLM offline, local, to actually start playing with and start using. That's something I definitely want to get into. It's just the cost. Well, I'm waiting for my MacBook to kind of like take up, so then I could get a new one, basically. Monica from Tinderbox Bakeries. Tinderbox Bakery or AI automation consultant? I'm just gonna call you. So AI automation consultant Monica says, "Do you like it better than Gamma?" I love. So when it comes to presentations, I'm gonna use Gamma. Like any AI presentations, I'm gonna use ChatGPT or GenSpark for like the text and the script, and then I'm gonna have it take the text or remove the script. So I have the script separate. I'll save it in a Notion file, and then just take the text on the slides, and then I'll put that in Gamma. Now, yes, GenSpark can create presentations, which are great if you're like, it's a one time and you're like, it's quick and fast, ready to go, and you just want presentations. But for me in the marketing side, I need to tweak it. I need to make changes. I want to like work with it. I just want to go like, give me access to everything to work with. That's where I don't like GenSpark basically for presentations. It's so hard to edit. They now have the select the text and you can edit, which is like, it's nice, but like Gamma, you take the text, throw it in Gamma, and then basically you got a whole presentation and you can make all the tweaks that you want. And then I like it a lot better. Dale says an AI maturity model will help you define your proposals for your business focus. 100%. I got even just a custom GPT would have been a lot nicer as well too. And then what else? Cinderverse says, what's the best to use to help with creating content calendars, like ideas for the month? We actually have in the community course, because we have members in the community that actually, because members in the community are struggling like, what do I create? Well, it's not just, well, yes, the tool is going to be Notion, but what do you put in there, which is the $1 million question. That's the bigger question. Like, what content do you create that guarantees that you're going to get a ton of views rather than trying to just think it from scratch? So it's a pair. One is going to be Notion. Highly recommend, like, if you guys aren't using Notion, like Notion, we teach like 12 different tools inside the community. It's kind of insane. Notion, Notion.so. There we go. So Notion is basically, it's basically allows you to store all your knowledge files, all your notes, your documents, everything is going to live in Notion. Once you learn how to do Notion, you're never going to go back. You're not going to touch Google Docs. You're not going to touch Apple Notes. You're not going to touch Evernote, Trello, Obsidian. I've done them all basically. It's like once you learn how to properly use Notion, you're never going to go back. It's so easy to store any type of information, text, documents, PDF files, images, videos. You have unlimited storage. Shanti says, I left Airtable and ClickUp and went to Notion and love it. I love that. Like now Airtable is like, if you're trying to automate a workflow, like with AI automation, Airtable is going to be the best. If you're working with teams and you're trying to streamline your workflow amongst teams with multiple members, ClickUp is going to be the best. But then if you want something quick and fast to I mean, because it's highly customizable. You can build a CRM, you can build a finance tracker, you can build all sorts of things. You can bring in Make with Notion, Make, Zapier, Pabbly as well too. You could do your form. I love that they finally have added forms, so you could create forms. ClickUp for the win. Like, we have a whole in-depth course. By the way, we have courses on all this, which is great, because that's where it's the thing is, like, when I introduce AI to like entrepreneurs, is like a lot of there's people out there that are charging $4,000 and just teaching you like 11 labs and ChatGPT, and I think it's highway robbery, honestly. Like, it annoys me. So that's where it's like, we teach you all of the best tools: Notion, ChatGPT, Alfred, Claude, how to use a Mac, ClickUp, how to do viral social media content, HeyGen. Eventually, next week we're going to do Midjourney, and this Saturday we're having a VO3 course or class. Well, it's in the race because members are commuting. Do you teach HeyGen and how do you clone yourself? Yes. We teach two parts to HeyGen. One, how to clone yourself and create avatars so that you can basically create whatever you want, like, meaning you don't have to use yourself. For example, been using Alfred since V1. I love Alfred, friends. We actually had a member finally, because I structured it from like very beginner to like what are all the tools that you need in it. And one of our members, he's working at two courses a month. Where's the discussion for two courses a month, just because a lot of the tools take time to like change your habits. Look at this. Marlon, he went deep in Notion. He's already sold on Notion. He went deep into custom GPTs, and now he's selling custom GPTs. And now he's going deep into Alfred and loves it. He's like, yo, Jonathan Kuhn, just want to say thank you for introducing me to Alfred. I'm moving so fast on my computer right now. No more wasted keystrokes, no more extra clicks, just straight to the point. Time management. So shout out to all my Mac users. I wouldn't touch a Mac if it doesn't have Alfred, because Alfred's such a cheat code. How I'm able to like teleport and move around so fast on a computer, solely from Alfred. So Alfred, Notion, ClickUp, HeyGen, what else do we have in here? And so it's like Make.com. It's a 4-hour Make.com course. Then we do AI voice agents, how to set up voice agents with phone numbers, super fast and easy. We have the NAN course, how to build apps with like Lovable, how to do social media content, ClickUp, Notion, all that. Fathom's also in there. So we have all the best tools in it, all in one subscription. So it's like, that's why I love the community. It's like everything's in here for you to leverage all the best AI tools in your business, which is so great. What's the avatar? So there's two parts to HeyGen. If you guys don't know, HeyGen has two AI avatar components to it. One is the ability to clone yourself, which is their standard AI avatar part. I'm logged in. Nice. So for example, I have myself in here. I have myself. This is my AI avatar, which I've only created a few pieces of content. I have maybe like 4 pieces of content with him. Like, I don't do avatar stuff with it as much as I should. I'm just lazy. It just it does it a lot better now, which is really great. They're actually upgrading their model. So, but the second part that's really dope is Avatar version 4. Where's the home? Yeah, this part right here, turn a photo into a video using version 4. This one is super dope, because you can just upload a photo and an audio. Now, the limitation is the audio can only be 30 seconds long, and the other limitation to your subscription is you could only generate 5 minutes worth of using this Avatar version 4. I find that annoying. There's other tools that do lip syncing. It's basically lip syncing if you think about it. And so with that, I'm able to create like AI avatars like this. Now, she was created with Flux Context Pro. I think it's version 1 or something like that. So she's like she's still AI-ish. She's still very AI-ish. Like you can, it's not that hard. So that's why I'm moving to Midjourney for AI avatars because now it has character continuity. So to create them, so see.
Learn how to easily start, scale, and automate your business with AI in just 30 days for $1. Get a clear step-by-step blueprint to use AI to automate your marketing, sales,
I know it's a
lead
little hard.
generation, and social media to scale faster and have more freedom, even if you've never used AI. Click below to join 155 entrepreneurs getting ahead using AI or get left behind. Offer expires in 24 hours.
So that was that ad campaign. It didn't perform as well as like a real person still kind of like. So you uploaded a script. So I technically reverse engineered a competitor's script, fed it through ChatGPT to improve it, then used a custom voice in 11 Labs. By the way, pro tip, since you guys are watching this and since you guys know about the 80% discount on VO or 11 Labs V3 Voices announcement. By the way, you guys, if you're in the community, definitely listen to today's office hour session. I just posted the recording. Banger. Such a good episode. Like, all of us were like, my head hurts by the end of it. Like, none of us are going to stay up or like fall asleep tonight because there's so much that's going on, especially like in the AI world. So that's wild. And then Shanti says, I want to learn how to get character consistency if I created an AI influencer in Midjourney. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be creating one like this weekend just to work it out. There's a way, I think it's Omni something is a feature. I'm going to be buying the subscription today, so I'm going to be going back to Midjourney for image generating because there's nothing else out there. And plus, Midjourney has video now, which is like a whole nother thing. Let me kind of just close a lot of these things right over here. Because yeah, now Midjourney can turn your images and actually generate video. And if you go to the pro plan, I think it's unlimited. So I definitely want to invest more in this to get more video out. And then Dale says you should check out Hammerspoon and Carabiner. I have Carabiner Elements just because one of the keys on my Mac doesn't work anymore, so I'm using Carabiner to like remap the keys. That's the only reason I know about Carabiner. I haven't checked out Hammerspoon. Ooh, what's Hammerspoon? It's a powerful automation tool for Mac OS. What can it do for me? It can write Lua code with Mac OS applications, Windows file systems, battery screens. Oh, this reminds, if this is like auto hotkey for like Mac, that's like super dope automation. Can we go and just check out a YouTube Hammerspoon Mac? Quick little, just kind of curious. I just want to put this in my feed. I just unlocked macOS God mode with Hammerspoon.
Do you know how macOS is all protected and limited? You can't open unfamiliar downloaded apps, can't play around with configs beyond what Apple allows, and don't even get me started about the mess in the notification center. But what if I told you there's one tool that bends macOS and make it do whatever you want? Send alerts, pop windows, tell applications what to do, automate quite literally whatever you want, with code from your terminal the way it should be. Hammerspoon, no, not that, is an amazing library revealing an API around macOS and
game done. Like dope. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Definitely, I need another tool to like. But Hammerspoon. Oh wait, no. Let's save this here. Hammerspoon, Mac OS automation. Save that in the tech stack. So I have a Notion database. Also, shout out to Notion too. I have a Notion database of like, how many is in here? There's like 526 tools in here. That is like, because anytime I come across a new tool, I'm immediately not going to try and remember it. I'm just going to give it to Notion. So if you guys are in Notion, highly recommend creating a database called just tech tools, just so you can store them, because it may be 6 months from now, maybe a year from now, you're like, what was that one tool that someone said that does that automation for something like Mac? And then, because Notion functions basically like your second brain and allows you to basically store important information. So list is super helpful in there. So shout out to Dale. Hold on, I always love giving credit. So hold on. So Dale, post architect. There we go. Spell it right? Yes. So shout out to Dale. This is Dale. who shared that one thing. So for Hammer Spoon, and then also Carabiner as well too, and Love's Notion, or I'm sorry, Love's Alfred as well. Oh, that's a sick desk, yo.
All right, so we're gonna do a nerd setup by request.
Yo, Dale.
We have
Hold on,
the
this is
elbow
nerd.
pad
This is
that
dope.
connects to the landing pad of the trackpad. All the pads.
All the
We
pads.
have a Newfie Air 75 keyboard. We have next to that, we have the Stream Deck to control all of our inputs and
Nice.
outputs. We have a few monitors here, along with the Blackmagic Pocket 6K. And a
Nice.
small monitor for reading scripts and such.
Oh, that's
Insta
clean.
360
Better than I like
link.
that.
Next to that, we of course have one monitor, two monitors, three monitors. This is the Mac monitor that can be switched with the Stream Deck via our PC over here.
Wow.
With the switcher
A10
down
Mini,
there
yeah.
from Blackmagic. And then over there we got an extra graphics card and a fan on the PC because, hey, you can never be too cool.
True.
And then after that,
We're nerdy now.
we have an audio interface, a Mix Pre 6 from Sound Design, and then also we have our EV RE320
It's a
for
great mic.
our sound. And that, my friends, is our desk setup. Oh yeah, we got some
A
cool,
standing desk too.
Yeah, sunlight's there for you to check out too.
That's a super clean
All right, so
setup.
we're gonna do a nerd.
That is a super clean setup, Dale. Damn, like I gotta save that. So, desk, production, desk setup, gear, work. I just spam it with the keywords. Monitor, teleprompter. I think that's pretty good. Nice setup, Dale. Like that is like, yeah, you're still on. That is like super like, wow. I like everyone else is like nerding out on it. They're like, yo, very, very clean. We just set up I just set up one for another student we're doing like a whole YouTube studio for them, and like amazing. So shout out to Dale for sharing both the desk setup and Hammer Spoon. Definitely want to play with like Mac automations, because once you're playing with Alfred, highly recommend everyone get Alfred if you're on a Mac. Take a screenshot. It's so powerful for like audit. It's not so much automation. I don't really use the automation side of it. It's more for like bookmarks and clipboard history is like the most powerful for me. That's like already enough, like, which is just changing. Oh wait, I'm not watching all the comments. I was like, where's all the comments? There we go. Sorry. I missed all the comments that everyone was like, was checking it out. Okay, wait. So we got a lot of comments. So, I was like, why is there no comments? Okay, hold on. Let me catch up so we can answer some questions, because people got the questions. Wait, let's do this, and then this. Okay, cool. Expensive. Actually, it's an investment. It's actually worth it for the investment for all that. Basically, hold on. Go back. So what I like the most is like you have your ATEM Mini. The ATEM Mini is basically a video switcher. That allows you to input HDMI for whatever your camera is. Like right now, I'm rocking a Sony DSLR camera. It's not even anything new. It's just a 7S. It's not even anything special. It's a nice lens though. That's really what it is. It's all about the lens. But you're going to take your HDMI out, put it into this, and it's basically an HDMI switcher that takes multiple HDMI inputs from multiple cameras and then outputs USB to your computer, so that your DSLR camera looks like a webcam. And so you can impress people on Zoom, and you can do YouTube videos and even live stream just like this. It's super dope. And then his desk, I know. Okay, I'm going to clean up a lot of my desks right now. And then, are you back on the Streamlabs? Yeah, I'm finally I'm back on Streamlabs. You guys got to hold me accountable. I cannot do any copyright photos. I cannot say any bad words, and I got to be on my best good behavior because being banned for 5 months was a good lesson. So I got my Streamlabs, so I'm streaming to both YT and also TK at the same time with my nice microphone, with my camera. I feel better at home because I can show you guys cool things like what's up here. It's like so much better. So I'm like, no more violations. I mean, I put a t-shirt like no violations. I'm gonna be goody good two shoes John. Anyways, I learned my lesson. So sick setup. But when you get in, you're gonna get into this type of stuff like when you're like doing YouTube, when you have your business, like, because everything is content. I heard a very good phrase today, by the way, from and it's actually technically kind of true. Where I'm already seeing the trend. I posted this video inside the community, and I posted all like the notes from it as well too. There's so many takeaways from this video. It's so hard to go into, but one of them was like, if you're a business, go all in on content because every business will live or die based on the content creator. Meaning it's getting like meaning it's actually becoming not profitable to run ads than to take the time and create content. And I'm already seeing that. I just turned off my TikTok ad today. I got a bunch of emails, but I'm like trying to get them to convert is like whatever. So every business has to be every business is a content creation with an influence. I don't want to even say influencer, just a content creator, someone who just consistently creates content for that business. That's what the business is, and will grow based on the content creator and the content that they're putting out. Because the algorithms are basically so good as far as putting your content out there that it's like the cost because traditionally you would have ad campaigns go get the best algorithm to go find your audience, but now the natural organic audience is actually cheaper, faster. That's where you're getting like Andrew Tate, you're getting clippers, you're getting like WAP, where they're paying people to reclip your content basically. That's now the business model is doing reclipping or getting other people to create content and awareness around your business or brand. By the way, everyone in the community, we have 14 people that have signed up for the affiliate program. There's still $1,000 prize for anyone that still gets only, I think it's like 14 signups, I think was the thing. That's still on the table. Like, and all you have to do is create content, use your affiliate link, and drive traffic. Super easy. So if you guys, and it only goes to the first person. There's no second place. So that's still on the table. Just throwing it out there. Yes, you are the brand, Sarah says. Your content is what's going to bring awareness and traffic and attention. It's just attention at the end of the day, which is the game now. Shanti's like, I need to do better with my marketing. I get leads via email and referrals. That's okay. It's like, but it's not like when you want to go into, it's like emails and referrals is like staying stagnant. If you want to grow and scale, you got to go like it's all content. Like I'm going to be hopefully ramping up my content. I'm back to 6 a day, which is nice, but I'm going to be going probably 10 a day. It's like, because I just get so much more traffic from content than because I looked at my metrics for the community of like enrollment. The past month, I've just been focusing on ads, and I've seen a decrease in signups. Also, I need to update the website a lot, or the lead page a lot better, or website a lot better. The communication for automation isn't actually the selling point I'm finding, which is actually interesting. So I got to rebrand that. Shanti's like, I don't want to show my face. I don't want to, I don't want to scale this business though. Oh, well, you're good then. Because it's like, if you don't want to show your face and you don't want to scale the business, keep doing leads and referrals. You're fine. Don't worry. Like, you're good. I work project based. However, I realize people need more than implementations. Project based is like, because that's like so time intensive. Shanti, I want to challenge you and start move you into digital products, because once you go to digital products, it's a whole nother level. And then Virtual Nay says, I don't care about showing my face. Nice. Create content, you'll build a brand, you'll crush your competition. It's like whoever shows their face gets market share is like the game. And then if you're inside the community right now, I'm opening up the Zoom room for our late night co-working session. So that's opening up right now. We have inside the community, we have co-working virtual session. It's like coffee, virtual coffee co-working, because everyone's online working late at night. I think it's virtual coffee co-working. Here it is. Cool. So I'll just put this on and then mute myself. I kind of pop in and then out, but I'm like, I just kind of open the room. I wish I could do it automated though. That would be kind of dope. So the open office hour is now open for the members inside the community. You can now meet. We had a breakthrough last night with one of the members. We finally figured out a better lead acquisition system or for his business than Sarah's already on. She's like, first, Sarah, you're just logged in all virtually. I love it. You are connected to and you are the internet. She's like, sure, after I leave, it's in there. Yep, it's open. I got put it on the calendar for members and stuff, but it's there. I can only pin one thing too, for example. And then I'm not gonna lie, I don't allow note taking tools in it because everyone's just hanging out, changing accounts. Nice. So that's a thing that's there as well too. Very exciting. And then let's see, has everyone like kind of voted as well too? Oh, direct messages. Oh, are you guys sending me DMs too? Let's see. DMs. Oh, co-working. Okay, yeah, that's for tomorrow. That's cool. And then here, dang, it's going to be pickaxe. We may learn pickaxe this Saturday. If you haven't voted in the community, definitely go and vote. We're going to try and figure out, what do you guys want to learn on Saturday's live class? Is it a pickaxe, VO3? Doesn't look like it's going to be Midjourney, so that's going to be cool. And then we'll go deep into it so that you guys can learn and grow and share, keep you guys up to date. I'm definitely going to be playing with Midjourney. I'm going to buy the annual plan as well too for Midjourney to get in with that. That's going to happen. I have so much on my to-do list, which is wild. I got to build a funnel tonight too for one of the members in the community. I'm building his whole lead acquisition funnel, his website, his automation, his email marketing, his webinar. And then right after this, I got to post some content too, so I can get my content posted today. So the night doesn't sleep, but at the same time, it's really just motivating everyone to just like definitely want to create content, definitely stay consistent with that. You definitely want to grow your brand. That's very important. And when I say like post content, I mean like post 3 to 6 times a day, like a day, 3 to 6. Anything less, don't bother. Like you're going to get frustrated. You're going to think you're shadow banned. You're going to think the algorithm hates you. It's like, no, you're just not posting enough. Where's your chat hosted? It's hosted in Circle Community. It's actually, I can't say certain words, but it's technically right here. Actually, wait, no, right here. I gotta go to my profile. So if you go to my profile, it's right there. That's how you join the community. You get 30 days of full access to the community for just $1. And then after that, it's only $99 a month. So it's like less than $4 a day, basically. And you get access to all our 10 courses, our weekly mentorship. We have 5 days a week of AI events, courses on the best AI tools, playbooks on how to leverage them in very unique, lucrative ways. For example, Shanti says, you just educate in your community, or do you have clients? I just educate in the community. I don't take client work personally because that's not my business. Because for businesses, you're either going to do digital products or communities, or you're going to do services. You can't do both at the same time. It just doesn't work. So it's like, and I had to make that decision early on. It's like, am I doing agency services? And I didn't want that because I don't want to deal with sales calls. I don't want to deal with pitches and proposals. I don't want to deal with clients' expectations and stuff like that. Like for me as a business and to scale for my time, I'm like, I don't do that. I have high ticket coaching, like one-on-one coaching is like the only thing that I offer on the back end. But my main business is just memberships to the community is basically the whole thing. That's the only thing. Because from the community, I do the 5 days office weeks, once a week live class, tech support as well in the community. We have our Q&A sessions for accountability. We have networking as well in there as well too. So the value is not soon, hopefully. Yeah, you should definitely, because I'm trying to, like, we're about 50 members away from me hiring a community manager. I'm excited about that. Like, once we hit about 250 community members, I'm capped. I can now hire staff to help with courses, to help with tech support, to help with more events, because we're going to be doing a lot more virtual and in-person events once we grow from there. So we have a lot on the roadmap planned, but right now it's just all me. So that's where all my time goes towards helping every member in the community grow, basically. And then service, the only service I do is high ticket coaching. Shanti says, that's what I'm wondering if I should do. I just don't want to do anything for clients. That's what I'm wondering if I should do. I just don't want. Yeah, do, because like if you want there's trade-offs to everything. If the most and I'll show you just an easy business model. The easiest of all the business models basically is there's more than what she offers on the back end, but I think it's just a very simple, actually it's this one. Most of you, if you're in the master reselling community, you've come across Michelle O'Neill. You definitely probably come across her page. She has a very simple front end. It's basically content, lead magnet, which is a PDF, and then her program, which costs, she has 3 tiers, $100, $300, $600 is basically the only 3 tiers. I think they're all courses. Like, there's no community. It's just a one-time buy, and that's just cash done. So if you want the easiest way, info business course, and then your content and a lead magnet, and you're done. Like, that's the easiest, and you'll get your time back. You can scale. That's the biggest thing, is if you need your time back per se. But you always have to be like, you're going to be going ham on content basically for awareness for it. Now the other side is community. Now community is different, which is basically it's lower price. It's like it's usually from like 150. It's like I've seen 49. I've seen 49 to 150 for like a community price, depending on the value for what you're offering. And then from there, it's the nice thing about it is it's monthly recurring revenue. So once you have a member come in, your only goal is to keep them, like, from value, from support, from resources, from all that stuff. You're just continuously adding value to their life, so that if they leave, there's nowhere else that they could go to get that value and attention, basically. A lot of people do courses or communities. What I'm learning is, like, a lot of people do communities the cheap way. They just, like, put you in a school community. You meet with them once or twice, and they don't even give you any attention. For example, I do manage 780 members in a community with courses. What's your subscription for that? I don't want to scale this business. I have a GovCon agency that's offline. It's peaceful and recession proof. What I would have is to build out a course for yourself. Wait, why not just grow the community, Shanti? It's like, if you have that many members, it's like, I'd be curious, like, what's the monthly price? I would definitely raise the price, and then 500 for 6 months, and you have 780, just keep growing that. So it's like, what was that, 500 divided by 6, 83. Yeah, it's about average. That's great. I would just grow that at that point. Just keep pushing that, because then you're at what? Because then at that 80, let's say 83 times whatever, 780. Then at that point, I would just grow it with a community manager, basically. Oh, it's not yours. Oh, well, create your own. Definitely. But if I mean, you could go both ways. The community, like, if I were to go back and do a community wise, for example, I would definitely go back, and I would keep the same price. And I would tier it out. I wouldn't sell annual memberships. I would just do monthly. And then I would only do twice a week for like $67 is like there. And then I would have a lower tier, which is like $27, which gives them access to just the courses. And then $67 if they want like the twice a week office sessions, and that's all I would do. I would cap that, and then I would have a higher ticket community on the back end, basically. Shanti says, I have a 6-month contract with the edu tech company, but you're doing everything. Well, think of it just as a learning. Just take the pieces that you're learning and you like from it, and then from there, start your own. I mean, you could definitely do. This is a very simple business model where it's just a course, basically. But a lot of people are what I find more is like people don't want the courses. They're burnt out on courses. They want community is basically networking, if you want to think about it. It's like they want to network with like-minded individuals all working towards the same goal, for example. You're not learning anything, you're doing everything, and you're giving away your info. Shanti, you start your own thing, Shanti. You're too talented. Like, start your own thing, create your content, and then like start your own. And then we have Winston. Oh, Winston dropped a new video too. Shout out, I'm pretty sure too. Community is friends. Yeah, that's basically what people want, is they want friends. It's like, because you're social. Let's be honest, social media doesn't really connect you with anyone. That's why the rise of all of these offline school mighty networks. Mine's all hosted in Circle, to answer Gabrielle's question. Oh wait, no, was it Gabrielle's question? Someone asked, Liam asked, so your entire community hub is in Circle? Yes. So my whole hub, I will rave all day of how Circle trumps School as far as like a learning management platform. It's only, but for hosting community, not so much for like, you could do like just courses in it. It's nice. But it's really designed for community, like what it really is. School, like the data analytics is like so good. Mobile app, even better. So all of that. So if you're doing, Circle's the best, because you're going to go like from the best to like the worst. Is like their Circle, Mighty Networks is okay, but they haven't updated their UI. So it's like from the 90s. Then there's School, but School charges you per community, and plus you have to pay extra for a video hosting place to host all your videos, and then they have horrible limitations as far as like payment and stuff. It's so limiting. Then and you can't even create sales pages or checkouts. So it's like sub to that is like Thinkific or Teachable or other platforms, but they're strictly designed for courses. They can do community, but it's like same thing with like Go High Level. Go High Level can do community and courses, but it's like, like no one's gonna go there because they don't have a mobile app. Basically, you're not gonna. That's the sole reason why. One of the biggest reasons why is that Circle has the best mobile app experience across any device: Apple, Android, tablet, TV, computer, for example. Heartbeat though is going to charge you exorbitant for that. For the payment processing, they're going to charge you like 3% on top of what you're doing already, and it's like ugh. And I looked at their mobile app didn't have that many good reviews too, which is kind of thing. So it's like, just pay. I'm paying the monthly plan. I should buy the annual plan at this point, but it's like $99. Plus, Circle has great integration with Zapier for all the automation. So if you come into the community, I have a welcome automation that goes out. If you leave the community or your payment gets declined for like bank processor or whatever, bank reasons, budget insufficient, whatever, I have automation through Zapier that automatically kicks in and move people in and out and stuff. So all the admin stuff is completely automated through Zapier, through Circle, which makes it like so nice. So I do very little like admin stuff. I'm more customer support is mostly what I spend all my time in. I'm in the DMs, like doing videos, doing troubleshooting, doing coaching, doing mentorship, posting content, creating courses, hosting late night co-working sessions. We have a lot in the community. It's actually really dope. So I highly recommend it. And then too much is going on. Go High Level is like, ugh. I hate Go High Level with a passion, honestly. It's so complicated. Everyone and their mom and their dog has an affiliate code. Trying to get some stuff automated on it or like built takes weeks to do, and it's such a nightmare kind of thing. I left Go High Level. Like my tech stack is just basically lead pages for the website, ClickUp for the CRM, Zapier for the automation, Kit.com for the email, Circle for the platform, Stripe for the payment processing. That's pretty much it. That's the whole tech stack. So I'm like, I gutted everything out of Go High Level, and I'm like, I'm out. Let's see. Alexander, can't help you. Don't make me block you, Alexander. And then Shanti says, Sergel, that's why he stopped offering services. Yeah, because the other thing, because it's too much and they keep at it. Yeah, that's what the scope creep in a service is like, it sucks, because it's not that it sucks. It's a learning lesson when you're providing services, that it always during the engagement you realize you didn't put enough details in the scope to limit the scope, because the client will always ask for more, which adds more billable hours, which lowers your profit margin and takes more time to deliver. That's why I don't do services. I hate services just for that, for example. So for anyone, because I want each and every one of you on this call to make FU money online, basically. And I want you to learn from my mistakes. A lot of it is just me sharing, because a lot of my business tips come from thousands of dollars of mistakes that I had to learn the hard way. So one of the big ones is like, if you're looking to just like make, it's not passive income, but it's more like make online money where you're not selling your time. That's the biggest shift, is as long as you don't sell your time, then you could get into digital products, you could get into community. Those are great vehicles to help you reach your financial freedom goals, for example. Because like for me, I'm fully supported by the members in the community. I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't have another side hustle. Everything comes from like my bills are paid, basically. So I spend all day, almost 10 hours a day, helping members in the community, thinking about content, supporting in the DMs. My whole goal is just to make it a really great experience for members in the community, so that they have one place to go to for everything: questions, support, resources, staying on top when it comes to AI, because AI changes every single week. And it's impossible even for me, for like one person to like keep up to date with everything. So that's the great thing about the community. Oh yeah, Winston, I want to check out your stuff too. We're gonna do a highlight of it right now too. Nika says, can't thank you enough for running that trial offer to the community. Love learning from everyone. Well, welcome to the community, Nika. No, truly, like, I'm blessed to have you in the community. Like, the trial is literally $1 for your first 30 days. I've removed all risk from it for you to come in and just experience the family. It's a family. We all know each other. We all know each other's businesses. We all are helping and sharing, like, the best like value, or not, is it value? Yeah, what are your values? The best value of, like, it's not value as in the value, but like values more. The values is like everyone shares their ideas, shares their expertise, and that's the real value. So it's not so much a community, it's more like a mastermind where everyone just like helps out each other. Like, we had, like, last night we were up till like on the 10 o'clock at night co-working session. There's no structure. Everyone's working on their business late at night. And one of the members was struggling to like figure out like how to sell, how to find, like, how to get leads for his business, because it's very unique. And so the members were so kind to just help. Like, I honestly want to cry. I was a lurker. I was listening in on the background. I was listening to what you guys were talking about, and I was like, man, you guys are amazing, honestly. And he walked away with an idea that hopefully he'll actually take action on it. I think it's a path for him to get his clients as well too. For example, I think it's Gustavo, or is it Gustavo? I think it is. Yeah. Viva Tampa Bay Homes. He's like, facts, the community is the best. We have a lot of members from many different, and not everyone is an AI. We have people in real estate. We have people that are bakers. We have people that are coaches, consultants, life coaches, poet writers. What is the right? AI automation owners. 9 to 5ers. We have even PhD university teachers. We have a few of those, which is actually kind of cool. It's such a diverse like group. And then Shanti's like, I'm gonna join now. Shanti says, I paid $2,500 for community and there was no support, and that's why I paid, because it gets lonely. I created the community because of a couple of reasons. One, I need to share my knowledge. I have a lot of like tech skills and like helping entrepreneurs, not just with tech, with AI, and I love teaching. That's like one of the big things. It's just a brain hub of all my like business tips and marketing, business, marketing, productivity, technology, and AI tips is just my brain hub. Then second, entrepreneurship is very lonely. So you need a support network, and you also need to meet regularly. And something like once or twice a week is like, kinda, but like, because you're going to have problems all throughout, like, and it's going to be a myriad of problems. It's going to be lead problems, content problems, tech issues, product, pricing, mindset, even because it's mindset and perseverance, because like you'll have great weeks and you'll have horrible weeks, and it's like you'll have your highs, you'll have great months, and you'll have bad months. You'll have winters, you'll have summers, and so like there's seasonality to business. So having a place where you could go to every week and get that support system is amazing. And then the best thing about it is that we have basically like base friendship kind of thing, where it's like, actually I think honestly, Monica, English teacher Monica, because there's multiple Monica said it the best. It was such a beautiful testimonial. She says it the best.
Jonathan! my mentor's right here, you guys. Everything to do with AI. He's the person. He's the man. The man at the hour. Jonathan. I wrote something today on the community board, Jonathan, but anyway, just letting you know. What I'm going through the modules. You're the best, Jonathan. You're the best.
She's awesome.
Hey, Jonathan, really quick. I don't know if you're here still, but I just gotta say this really fast. I know I'm here, and this is my fam right here too. But you know what? I just gotta say this. I woke up this morning with a feeling of a sense of gratitude.
She's amazing.
I just want you to know that, Jonathan, because it was really strange. It was like I was so grateful to be in the community that we are in. It just like these emotions came up, and I was just like, gosh, I'm so grateful for like getting to know people in the community, and just having so many people be so positive and so supportive. I've never had that like that. So again, I just want to thank you for creating that space for all of us, Jonathan. You're awesome.
Amazing. It's like it's just creating that space. I'm learning a lot of what it takes to like build, manage a community, and it's really just a safe place basically for everyone to come, learn, share, grow together, and we're global, which is like super dope. Like we have people all around the world. You have an NAN module on site? Yeah, we have we have everything when it comes to AI. Like we've got NAN, we've got voice agents, Make.com, Lovable, HeyGen, digital marketing. Digital marketing is still working on social media content, ClickUp, custom GPTs, monetize custom GPTs. Also, we have like I think 10 custom GPTs that are like super, like you can copy, you can monetize, you can copy, you can sell. I don't tell people like master resell, but copy them, sell them. I don't care. Like I really don't. I give you full rights to copy and resell, like honestly. ChatGPT, Notion, and then in here we have more apps where basically I'm kind of like reorganizing things as well too. We have Alfred, we have Mac, we have TickTick for tasks and time management, Gmail filters. These are like low productivity, so it's basically email management. GenSpark, I'm really happy about the GenSpark course. I'm like, it's an hour long, and it's not for people that attended the live class. It's not the live class. It's actually it's a full deep dive, 1 hour dedicated recording to just the tips on GenSpark, which is great. I see Sharon's in there, Sharon, and then we have 5 days a week office hour sessions. So today we just had our office hour Q&A. So we meet 5 times a week, which is like crazy calendar. So 5 times a week. Tomorrow is office hours, 2 days a week of office Q&A. Wednesday is networking with events, networking with members. Saturday is a live class Saturday, for example. So for me, it's support and NAN. We actually have two. We have NAN developers in the community. We have software developers, both Dennis and David. They're software developers. They will build your like lovable apps all the way to like production. And then we also have a couple Make.com and NAN automation consultants in there too. I'll highlight. I'm so happy for this partnership. This was a great one. So Natalie, shout out to Natalie. She's a AI automation consultant. She's crushing it with like, her content is doing great. She's getting interviews. She's selling big packages, which is great. So she needed an NAN automation, so she posted it in the community, and one of the members who's an NAN expert jumped in and actually built it out for her. Of course he charged for it as well too, because it's like none of this, like you're getting access to a ton of very experts, and they'll happily like work on your project, and you'll get from project or idea to actually working without having to do, for example. So shout out to Warren for helping me with the new project. I was having trouble figuring out how to extract multiple transcripts for a new client's YouTube channel to train a bot for them using NAN. And without asking, Warren created a solution. He created the code to be able to do this with the click of a button. Huge shout out to, who's this guy? Jonathan Acuna. I don't know who that guy is. Weird. For this awesome community. This would have taken me ages, and Warren is right there. So like, we have a lot of experts in different domains that you can leverage to basically call upon. We have, when you join the community, there's actually an Excel sheet. I'm not going to show it, but there's an Excel sheet of every member, their skill sets, so that you could find the person with the skill set as well too. Family, what sector? We do all sector. It's like, it's open for that. Trying to master that. If you join, I'll give you like an NAN, access to an NAN course that's like super powerful if you want to go in depth. We just started with NAN. I think we started like 3 weeks ago, but it's like ADHD. We've gone on so many side quests. We went from NAN to Lovable to then GenSpark to now I think it may be VO3 Midjourney, and then Pickaxe, which is going to be interesting. We need to update after you've been here a month, since we've learned so much. Yeah, you're going to learn more in 30 days. Like, it's not so much learning in 30 days. You're going to be so far ahead in 30 days. Like, you're going to get more done in 30 days and be so far ahead. Like, a lot of the students, like, usually they'll reach 1,000 subscribers within about 45 days of joining when they start doing the community stuff. Oh yeah, update that after a month. Cause yeah, the sheet is like, once you start in, like we've had members pivot into different industries. Like one was a graphic designer and he pivoted into doing AI commercials for small businesses. Like as soon as he learned how to do AI videos, like he went all in, created commercials, and now is doing it for small businesses and charging. Shanti's like, I'm working on too much things. A lot of the members are also doing that in the community. Like it's very, I try not to introduce a lot of tools to the community. I like filter out, like, is it essential that we need to learn it, like for business, for productivity? Then I'll do a course on it. But if not, like, I try and not add shiny objects, for example, to the community. For example, we all follow the squirrel philosophy. I'm gonna have like ADHD squirrel. This was created in GenSpark. Because like this weekend we're gonna do protect your custom GPTs, VO3, and Midjourney, and that was just after today's amazing office hour session. And then all the office hour sessions are all recorded, which is nice. So if you miss anything, everything's recorded, even with the Fathom transcripts. Excuse me. Even with the Fathom transcripts. So these are all the office. Our first one was February 18th, 2025. My, how we've gone so far. Oh, plus I just hype up all the things that my members are doing. Our members actually learned how to write a book with AI. And one of our members, Sarah, has already published this book on Amazon. Plus, Sarah, you've been getting a lot of reviews too for it on Amazon. The ADHD word search back puzzle. You got like 7 reviews. I was looking at it because there's another member in the community, Sarah. Her name is Bree. she's gonna go possibly the author route. So you inspired her. She's like, yeah, oh yeah, because I did a coaching call with Bree the other day, and she was like, we finally found out, like, or got deep to finally, like, her dream is to become an author, basically. The ADHD, what was it? ADHD word search book, and then perfect. You come up at the very top. Yeah, you've got 3 reviews. So this is one of our members in the community. She's now a published author on Amazon. Congratulations, Sarah. You have 3 5-star reviews. She's like, oh yes, yeah, setting up a virtual coffee with her in circle. Oh, dope. Yeah, because she wants to do poetry, and she wants to be an author. So her focus is for the next 60 days is just creating content, which is going to be for, and then later she's going to start publishing her poetry books. And so you were a huge inspiration to show that, yeah, you could publish on Amazon, self-publish, and they'll print on demand, and it's possible. So that was a big belief shift for her, which is great, for example. So honestly, all the members, like, we all inspire each other, the stuff that we do. By the way, this person left a dope review. KB actually made me laugh out loud. This is legit funny. The words are hilarious. Forget spaghetti got me. These are awesome. That's mine. Oh, I'm a Kindle customer. Okay. And then S Woods. Hey, it's you. Dope. But you're growing. You're a published author. That's one of many books. Like, keep going. Like, so we have a lot of members that are inspiring each other. I got the first copy. I'm going to bring it to our meetup when we meet at our conference, AI conference in September, and you're going to sign this for me, Sarah. So I want it signed before you get too famous. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So a lot of great things. You will grow very far, very fast inside the community. But it's, at the end of the day, it's just family. We're all there to help grow each other at the end of the day. So a lot of great things. So cool beans. I'm going to take a break. This actually was a success that I'm back to live streaming through Streamlabs. Oh, this feels so much better, so much easier. So amazing. I purchased it before your president. That's awesome. It's like, yeah, I was like, as soon as you posted, I was like, let's get that 5-star right there, start boost the algorithm. Because I'm like, because if you get so many sales like within a certain period of time, then it ranks you and boosts you up in the keyword search. Because when I searched that, you were the first search for ADHD search words, which is super dope. So that's where I support a lot of my members. So if you're a member, like, coming out with a course, a book, doesn't really matter. Like, I'm here to support you any way possible, honestly. Cool beans. I'm gonna take a break, eat some dinner, and then I got Bill Funnel, and I'll see you guys on the late night co-working. But definitely, if you want to join, that's the link right there. Your first 30 days is only $1, and you get access to everything: the courses, the community, the 5 days a week office hours. And you definitely want to join before this Saturday, because this Saturday we are going to do. Let's see I'm always looking at the poll. Ooh, it may be protecting and monetizing your custom GPTs, and not a VO3. So very interesting. That's going to be. So if you haven't voted, definitely vote. That's what we're going to learn. A live class on Saturday, exclusive for members. Don't worry if you can't make it. It will be recorded and added to a course. It's going to be in the custom GPT course as well too. We have a bunch of cool stuff there. So I think that's it. Awesome. I'm happy I'm back on Streamlabs and we didn't get a violation. That's a win for me. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll be back tomorrow. I go live every day, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we talk about AI, keep you guys up to date, show you guys cool things, what's going on with AI. So you're taking advantage of it. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Have a